All right, hello guys. This session is an indices session. Okay, so in this session, we want to understand indices. And the most important indices we are looking at, we call this the index money method, right? The index money method. And the most important index we're looking at today is the NASDAQ 100, the NASDAQ 100, right? So basically, an index is a basket of stocks. An index is a basket of stocks, like a background of what an index is. An index is like a basket of stocks, right? So when you look at Facebook, you look at Facebook, um, you look at Facebook, you look at Facebook. Facebook is a stock, okay? Their ticker, I think, is FB. You have Amazon. Amazon is a stock, right? And Google is a stock, but the parent company for Google is called Alphabet. Then Microsoft is a stock. Microsoft. Nvidia is a stock. Nvidia. Then Apple is a stock. So these are some stocks. Tesla is a stock. Now these are individual stocks, right? Individual stocks. Now, by the time you put these individual stocks, they are all individually listed on the New York Stock Exchange. So which means that if you want to invest in Tesla, you can go and invest in Tesla by buying Tesla shares or buying Tesla stock. You can go and invest in Nvidia. Nvidia over the past 1 year has really grown massively. Nvidia is now one of the trillion-dollar companies we have in the world right now, in terms of market capitalization, right? And the reason for that is because of the AI story. AI, everybody's getting on the AI boom right now, right? But then Nvidia wasn't just a company that slapped AI to his name or to his operations. Nvidia happened to be a company that was prepared for the AI world before the AI actually came, because they manufacture graphics card, they manufacture all kinds of gaming cards and all of that, chips that are used in AI tools and all of that. So that's what they manufacture. And so with the world moving in with the advent of ChatGPT and its competitors here and there, the world became literally became aware of this AI thing. What is AI? What is AI? So it looked like Nvidia just was positioned. It's more like being at the right place at the right time sort of thing. But of course, when you find that someone is usually at that place, it's not usually by chance. Yeah, sometimes it could be by chance, like the Bible says, or sometimes it could just be that you are prepared, and of course, there is that part of it. So there is that part that has to do with you being prepared for like the opportunity that you have, right? So Nvidia is that stock. So Nvidia literally shot up over the past 1 year, and Nvidia is now one of those few trillion-dollar stocks. So now you see each of these individual stocks right here, they are tradable individually on the New York Stock Exchange. So whichever one you like to invest in, all you just need to do is have a brokerage account. You go there and you say, okay, I want Microsoft shares or Microsoft stock. You can buy Microsoft stock, Amazon stock, whatever stock, right? Now, by the time you put these stocks into a basket, right? Into a basket, now you have all of them within one single basket. And then the price, remember the price of Facebook is there. I think Facebook has a price of over $300 now. I think Nvidia too is I think over $500 per stock now, like that. Now, by the time you put all of them into a basket, it becomes that basket is what we call an index. Basically, that basket is what we call an index. Then the price that will be reflected now on that basket, or that will be attributed to that basket now, is an aggregate of the entire stocks that make up that index. You see, so the price of an index is the aggregate of the entire stocks, of the aggregate of the individual stocks, the aggregate of the prices of the individual stocks that make up that index, right? So that is what an index is. And one of the most important indices you'll find is the one we call the NASDAQ 100. It's usually, it's shortened to NAS 100. So NASDAQ 100 is the same thing as NAS 100, right? Sometimes you might find this as US 100, is the same thing. The US there is just indicating to you that it's actually a US index, a US-based index, because there are indices from other places. There are UK-based indices. There are German indices. There are UK indices. There are indices from France. There are indices from Saudi Arabia and all around the world. There's always that indices indices are found from all around the world. They are made from stock from all around the world. Any stock exchange around the world that's operational will have an index of some sort. We have an index of some sort, right? So that's what we call indices. Okay. Now, these are a few of the companies that are contained within the NASDAQ 100, right? These are some of the companies that are contained within the NASDAQ 100. So you see NAS 100 here, the companies. So you have all kinds of companies, Applied Materials, Parts, CLA Corporation, Paycheck, Lam Research, Park, Comcast, GE Health, the Trade Desk, Marriott International, Copart, Intel Corporation, Autodesk, right? So these are some of the companies that make up the basket called the NASDAQ 100, right? So you have what now? Fastenal Company, so all of these companies are the companies that make up the index the NASDAQ 100, right? So these stocks can be found here, NASDAQ 100, NASDAQ 100 companies, okay? So you'll find a lot of them here. There are so many of them, right? NVIDIA is there. NVIDIA Corporation Common Stock is there. So CSS Corporation, American Electric, Marvel Technologies, mostly these companies are mostly technology companies, technology-related companies. Excel Energy, Micron Technology, Honeywell International. So these are mostly technology-related companies. T-Mobile, that are based, Texas Instruments. They are companies that are based in the technology industry, the technology space, that are made up, that make up the NASDAQ 100, right? So the NASDAQ 100 index is made up of these assets, these individual stocks, right? So now let's get into the chart. So now when you look at that, you start to ask yourself, what is it that drives the price of this index? So basically, when the stock market is doing well, when the stock market is booming, the stock market is in the bull session. When the stock market is in the bull session, you discover that the Nasdaq tends to rally, tends to appreciate, tends to rally, rise in price and all that. Because of course, when the individual components of an index are rising in price, then of course you expect that the index itself will rise in price, especially those that dominate the index the more, right? So by the time you look at the top 5 companies in the world now, you're looking at Amazon, you're looking at Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Google, which is Alphabet, then NVIDIA. These are the largest companies in the US right now, having a market capitalization of over $1 trillion. So by the time if these stocks are doing well, and because you notice that they are all in technology space, if all of these companies are doing well, they can pull the Nasdaq up. So the Nasdaq will be rallying because the individual components, especially the major ones, the most dominant ones, are rallying in price, are rising in price, right? Okay, so now let's look at what the Nasdaq has been doing over the course of this period of time. What has it been doing? Has it been buying? Has it been selling? So Let's look at it. So can you see this? For a while now, the Nasdaq indices has been rallying. In fact, it's been on a rally for a very long time. It's been on a rally for a very long time, right? So yes, it's been on a rally for a very long time. So now what we can see here is that when you come to a chart and you can see that price is in an uptrend, what we can see here is basically an uptrend. What we can see is an uptrend. Now, if nothing changes, we expect the uptrend to still continue, right? We expect the uptrend to continue with the anticipation that there's going to be an interest rate reduction in the US this year. All that is just going to boost the stock market. And once that boosts the stock market, that will also boost the index market. Okay. So yes, so this is the direction we can see now. We can see clearly that there is a bull market here. There's a bull market, a bull run, literally a bull run here, right? Okay, so what do we do now? This is what we do. We trade. This is what we do to trade in the financial on Nasdaq 100 itself, right? So what we do is that we are going to look at this asset right now and try to analyze it and try to give a clarity as to what is likely going to happen next. How do you make profit from this instrument right now if you are to trade it, right? So that's what we're going to try to do right now. Okay, so let's look at this. First of all, we have this trend line here. We have this trend line here. Okay, let's see if this trend line also goes past the top. What we're trying to do now, right, is analysis. This is what we call analysis. We're trying to analyze the charts. Okay. All right, so we have our trend line here. So this trend line basically gives us a clear picture that we're in an uptrend, right? From what we can see on the daily chart already, we can see that we're in an uptrend, right? So, but now we pick this trend line, it gives us a clear picture too that we're in an uptrend, okay? So now let's do something else. Let's use a Fibonacci to see where we might be looking to enter the market. Okay. So this is where we'll be looking to enter the market. Okay. So we expect a buy, right? Since we're in an uptrend, we're expecting price to buy. Since we're expecting price to buy in an uptrend, we are looking for opportunities to enter for our buy trade. We are looking for opportunities to enter for our buy trade. Okay, so let's go to a lower time frame now, try to see what is it that we're likely to see here. Now it looks as if price already got to this area and then it started buying. But I would like to think that this is the best place for me to enter my trade. This is the best place for me to enter my trade, right? But then if price doesn't come to this point, first of all, let's look at this. This is where price will be. So we are seeing some kind of a confluence here right now. We are seeing some kind of a confluence here right now. And what is a confluence? Confluence is basically a confirmation. Confluence is confirmation. When you are seeing something happening in the market and it actually seems to be happening, that's a confirmation. And then you are seeing one or two things that are giving you clarity that something is actually happening. That's what the confirmation is. So you expect the market to sell, and you already can see one or two things in the market that are telling you that the market is selling. So those confirmations are what we are looking for. Those confirmations are what we are looking for, right? So now, this is the way I would do this trading, right? So I'm going to wait for price. I'm going to wait for price. Now, if I'm looking to catch this whole move, if I'm looking to trade, there are two ways to trade this, right? The one way to trade this is basically to wait for price to come and hit this point, get on a buy trade and let it rise back to that top, right? That is a huge move. That's over 500 pips from what we see, over 5,000 points, 500 pips. That's the move right there. But if that's not your approach and you're looking to trade short term, what I'll be looking for is wait for price to get to this area here. When price gets to this point, when price gets to this area here, I'll be expecting to see some sort of a price action. Some sort of price action that's telling me that price is reversing. So when price gets to an area where you expect it to reverse, because what we can see here now, there are two things we see here right now. We used two tools now, two tools here. And the tools we use a trend line. We can see that trend line passed through this place, this area now. Let's zoom out. So we can see that price passed through this place. Trend line, a trend line passed through this place. So it means that we expect that what price will likely do is push down to this trend line here and then start buying from there. Remember, we said that we already see we're in an uptrend. And when you see you're in an uptrend, what you are expected to do mostly in an uptrend is to buy. Okay, so now, if you're going to buy, you want price to push down to where you are going to enter your buy. And from our analysis, the best place for you to enter your buy is around this area here, based on what we can see from the trend line. Then we used another tool. This tool is called the Fibonacci. It usually gives you clarity to as to where you should be entering the trade, as to where you should be entering the market. So this one gave us exactly another point here. You can see the 50 Fibonacci there. This line is what I'm talking about. This line here also passed through the exact same place. So this is what this is the place I'm talking about now. This place right here. That's the place I'm talking about. So this is an area of confluence. This right here is an area of confluence. This right here is an area of confluence. So there are two major things happening there. And I know that that is going to be a demand zone of some sort. A demand zone is a place where price has a tendency to rise, a tendency to rally, a tendency to have a lot of buy orders in that place. You see, so a tendency for price for there to be a lot of buy orders in that place. So for me, I can see a confluence around here. I'm seeing a 50 Fibonacci there. I'm seeing a major trend line passing through that place. I'm quite confident that this is going to be a good place for an entry, right? So, but then I'm going to be expecting to see. So I'm going to be expecting that somehow when price gets to this point, we are going to be seeing some kind of a rally. That's what I'm going to be expecting. I'm expecting price to do this, come to this point, and then start buying from here. Start buying from here. And then when this buy starts, it's going to be a buy that is very large, most likely going to 500 pips. Okay. For me, this is how I will trade this. I will not take any trades until price gets to this point, because yes, this is where the buy orders are going to be. This is where the buy orders are going to be, and that's why here we have our stop loss here. We have our take profit above there. So now I'm going to give us this trade that we can set and take this trade, right? So this is NASDAQ 100, NAS 100. So this is NAS 100, NAS 100 by limit trade. NAS 100 by limit trade. Okay, NAS 100 by limits. Okay. NAS 100 by limit trade. So here I'm going to have an entry price. I'm going to have a stop loss price. I'm going to have a take profit price. Take profit price, right? So yes, take profit price. So the take profit we're going to have here, we're going to have different take profits. We're going to have take profits. We're going to have take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, as price moves from this bottom to this top here, right? So we'll have take profits. We'll have take profit 1, take profit 1. We'll have TP2, we'll have TP3, right? We have TP1, TP2, TP3. Okay, so let's get it. Okay, so entry price is going to be around this. So that's our entry price, 17094.2. That's our entry price. And so stop loss, this is stop loss 1694. Stop loss. So stop loss is going to be the same. Now, when we say take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, what we're actually saying is that you are taking this trade, or you are breaking your lot size into three places. So let's say you were going to take this trade with 0.3, right? Let's say you were going to enter this trade at this point now with 0.3. So what you rather do is that you break the take profit into 3 places. So that the reason why you're doing that is you want to take profit out of the market as the market moves in your favor. You don't just want to sit on one trade from the beginning to the end. You want to be able to you want to enter a trade, you take your lot size, 0.3, for example, you break it down into 3. So you have 0.1, that's one trade. 0.2, that's one trade. 0.3, that's another trade. That's 3 trades now. Now, 0.1 is going to close at TP1. The first 0.1 will close at TP1. The second 0.2 will close at TP2. The third 0.3 will close at TP3. But all of them will have the same entry price. All of them will have the same entry price. So now, how do we do that? So first of all, we'll have TP1. TP1 will be around here. TP1 will be around here. TP2 will be around here. The TP3 will be at the end there. Okay, so let's start. So TP will take profit 1. Take profit 1 is going to be at 17251.4. 17251. Yeah. Okay, 17251 is take profit 1. Yes, that's take profit 1. Then take profit 2, TP2 is 17354, 354.1. That's take profit 2. Then take profit 3. Take profit 3 is take profit 3 here. Right? So this is take profit 3. This is the parameters of this trade. These are the parameters of this trade. So we are expecting to take profit here 1, we'll take profit here 2, take profit here 3. All right. So this is a buy limit trade. So if you're not currently on this session live right now, this is a trade that you can take outside this session, and as long as price has not hit this point, you can still enter this trade. And even when price has hit this point and price starts buying, you can begin to use this analysis I just did now as your guide to be able to still enter the trade and still be able to cash your profits. All right. I'm expecting price to go above this place, actually, break out of this area and keep going up, right? Because we're in an uptrend. We're in an uptrend, right? We're in an uptrend. So I expect price to continue to rally. Okay. So this is the big outlook on NASDAQ right now, and this is the trade that I see at this time. Okay, so this is a trade that you can take and make profit from it. Okay, so now if you're watching this video right now, there are going to be 2 links under this video, and the first one is the Vantage Markets link. This is our page. We do these trainings to help you get better at trading, to help you become more profitable with your trades. So what you need to do is click that link to create. If you don't have an account and you're not with Vantage Markets yet, click the link there to create an account with Vantage Markets. Then you start to join. You can then start joining our sessions where you can learn how to trade. Create an account, join the platform, trade with us, right? because we have all the tools, we have everything that is required for you to trade successfully. We have the best platform when it comes to spread, when it comes to speed of execution, when it comes to low spreads, when it comes to, diversity of instruments that you can trade, all of these things, are available on Vantage platform. And also we have the Vantage app. The Vantage app is powerful with a whole lot of features there that will enhance your trading. And also we have this copy trading platform all on Vantage Market. So what I'm telling you is that creating an account to sign up and join Vantage Market is going to be a very great decision for you as a trader, right? So click the link to create an account to join us if you're not already on the Vantage Markets platform. Then also there's going to be a link also under here. They are Telegram group, Telegram channel. So on that Telegram channel, we do a lot on a daily basis. We give you trade signals, trade alerts, analysis of trades, these kinds of session I'm doing right now. We do it and give you alerts on the Telegram channel to alert you to join these sessions, and you can join these sessions live. You can join the sessions live while we do this, and then you are able to learn from this, benefit from this, take these trades and make profit, right? A lot of the trades we give here, take profits. The take profit. We have analysis on currencies, on cryptocurrencies, gold, commodities. This is an index, for example. So we have all these sessions where we educate you, give you all the resources and all the updates, market updates that you need to basically succeed in trading, right? So please click the link in the group in the description. Click the link in the description there. Join the Telegram group. Click the link to create an account with Vantage Markets. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next one.